What up, YouTube? It's your boy Banks, and we back in the building, you feel me? It's True Talks, cause True Talks, alright? Let's get straight right into it. So you already know the other night was, obviously they still have, Van Vliet out. The Raptors still have Van Vliet out. Still no Pascal. You know what I'm saying? And a plethora of people, OG as well. These are like three of their top starting five. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, there's still Lowry, there's still Norman Powell, but a lot of crucial players are out. So, it's affecting the record. It's affecting them dropping in the standings while you see Boston, going on a winning streak. Obviously, they lost to the Nets too, but they've, replenished themselves. You see Miami winning 9 of their last 10, replenishing themselves. So the Raptors are dropping in the standings during this crucial time period, right? So obviously it's affecting them. But part of it too is I've always said that now that other teams that are supposed to be winning are starting to win again because they also had COVID issues and stuff like that. Now finally the Raptors get hit with it. So you can't, if anything, this is more fair if you want to look at it from that perspective, because you can't, oh my God, Raptors would be 6, Raptors would be this if it wasn't for them getting hit with COVID. But you're not looking at the other teams. Apply the same context to other teams. If they never got hit with COVID, they would have never been in the certain situation they were in the standings as well too. So finally, Raptors finally got hit with it. So, you know what I mean? It's only fair. It's only fair. So now you can see the standard is rightfully probably where it's most likely going to be. Now it's on the Raptors to make a push. But this is a winnable game. When you're up by that much, in the clutch time, do I trust mine? You can't give that lead, especially with a lead, a surmountable lead. You can't give that up, man. You can't give it up. We're about to basically find out what exactly happened in the clutch time. You know what I'm saying? We're going to look into that context because I give it that context. Let's go straight right into it, boy. As you can see, the Raptors have a 10-point lead at the beginning of the fourth. You can see Rondo coming out, Herter, and Trae Young coming in. Bogdanovich coming out. So, what are we going to do? Good steal, Stanley. He said, I'm a man, B. Can we close this out, boy? Come on now. What we doing? Okay, that's a gap shot. Okay, good pass. Again, who is it? Lowry, always over helping. It's unnecessary, Lowry. Stop it. Stay home. He doesn't have a shot in that situation. What are we doing? Kill him. Okay, that's how you feel? Pull though. I like the pull though. Off the gap. I definitely look at this is sloppy. But I like the pull though in the gap, even though you missed it. What are we doing here? Okay. Bruh. That's a gap shot again. Tony Snow. That's floater if you know her. One more. Bruh. They got lucky. Raptors got lucky. He missed it. You got lucky. It's only a 2. Gallinari with the putback. What are we doing here though? Show me something. Stop the bleeding. God, yo, Baines is one of the worst layup makers and takers of all in the league right now. That's and one. He's a damn son. That's actually an and one. They didn't even call that. God damn. Lowry, man. He's good. Manny, man. Wish death upon me. Why is it always someone on the Raptors always gets to get killed with an elbow? Always. My goodness. Many man. Bro, always. You got Ibaka, Van Vliet. Everybody, timeout. Everybody dying with the elbow on the Raptors. Always, man. Friendly fire. Always. What are we doing here? Okay. Good screen. Good play. Boom. Good play. Lowry's trying to wow me. I got. Go to John. No need from here. My goodness. Go to him. Why, bruh? Good switch. Bruh. Good defense. Good helpability. There we go. What are we doing? Good take. Pow. You know that he's flying. Ow. He's telling Waternaw, be like, why are you coming to my man if I'm here? You got to watch me. Obviously, you're guarding a big. Come on now. Good pass. That's got to go. Rebound, decent. Come on, Boucher. Mike, get it. Good stuff, Bembry. Good help, Bembry. Boucher, you got to be able to get rebounds, man. What are we doing here? I know you have 9 rebounds, but you got to get those, okay? Boom. Oh! Yeah, boy, let's go. They laugh at Boucher with the boost tray. You better keep that same energy. My goodness. Good pass. One more. Blow by. One more. Okay. See, I already know. Just from there, I already know personnel. The Hawks got to put Collins at the 5, man. Because obviously with this play style that they're doing right now. And they got the foul to go. With this play style that they're doing right now, you don't want John Collins being the shooter. That's not a push. That's a foul. I should do it. Never mind. Let him know, Lowry. What are we doing here? My goodness, yeah, called a foul. It's not, he grabbed me. I reached, he grabbed me. Kick it out. Huh? Now you can jump out. You drive in, free. Let him know, Coach Lowry. What are we doing here? Kill him. Good pass, my goodness. There you go. Lowry's trying to wow me. Yeah. Yeah. Let him know, Lowry. Get hype, boy. Up 14 with 7 minutes. Bruh, come on now. There's no absolute way. My goodness. Bruh, oh my. Hey! Hurt her. Please don't hurt her. Oh, look at the escape. Has he okay? And then, oh my. And then a half spin. My goodness. Bruh, hurt her. Please don't hurt her. Come on, Bembry. God damn. Buckle. Good short roll. Good fake. My goodness. Boucher with the deuce. Hey. What are we doing here? Good pass. Boom. Good D. He hit him with the floater if you know her. That's okay. Collins said I'm balling. But you see the difference, though. They put him at the 5 now. You see the difference? He's the roller. Oh, my God. Good pass. Boucher with the deuce. Hey. Whoa. He's pointing. Come on now. Okay, I see you, boy. With the crossover. And then the handoff. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Come on. Let him know, y'all. Up 13. You can't get stolen like that, man. What are we doing, cookies? Good crossover. See him? That's too late. Pump fake. Bro, you guys got lucky. Oh, my God. What are we doing here? Good rotational help, though. Good. My goodness, with a jab. Good help. You rotate. Oh, my God. Come on, man. Y'all did good swinging defense, but you got to keep going. Don't just stop. You got to rotate, especially Trey. That's not the guy you leave open for the Trey. Come on now. But that happens. Oh, my God, with the strip cookies. Slow behind the back. I like Bembry's defense, man. I like it. What are we doing here? Oh, my God. Good tip. There you go. You got to score on transition. Bro, really, Boucher? You missed that? Momentum. And that's bucket. You know Baines is slow as shit. You gotta make that. You can see, look at Baines. Look at Baines. Look at Baines. Look at Baines. What's that? What is that? You want to talk to me? I'm talking to you. I just asked, what's that? Who is on? Are you sure? No way I'm shooting again. What if I miss? So he's clearly talking about the lane violation. He's cheesed that they didn't call it. Let him know, golly. Balling is my hobby. Good defense. What are we doing here? Okay. They're locking up right now. You got to score. You got to score, okay? Reverse pick on the backside. What we doing? Okay. Drop off. You know that's blocked or that's off. Stop handing it off to Baines. Stop. And right here, just pay attention. Baines is guarding the roll right here. Boucher's not supposed to be the one helping on the roll. It's supposed to be Powell. You're one pass away, Boucher. You have Gallinari. Why? Unnecessary help. Unnecessary help. Let's go, baby. Let's stop. Let's finish. One stop, baby. 10-0 run. My goodness, man. Down 5 just like that. What are we doing? One more. Okay. Kill him then. And obviously that's an offensive foul. This man put his whole knee out. He did the Carmelo knee. I gotta use my low knee. Okay, what are we doing here? In the gap. Ah, he missed that. That was a good shot, but good way to at least step up. He didn't leave it wide open. That's a bad, terrible pass, Lowry. Y'all are up. Just kill clock a little bit at least. God, what's the rush? Look at this. One more. Oh, he tipped it. Oh, they called foul. Then you keep fouling, and then now they go to the free throw line, and now it's a 3-point game. Like, bruh, it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. Y'all got to close it out. But I like how Herter didn't switch there. IQ. See how he didn't switch? He kept staying on Lowry. But right here, John Collins forced the switch. Okay, what we doing? You already know. That's not what they want, but blow by him. Yeah. Oh, that might have been a foul. That might have been a foul. What are we doing here? Stop the transition. Oh, great. I rate you. If Bembry didn't tip that, that's a dunk. Easy. Great damn tip, Bembry. Elite defense. But right here, let's see what happened here. And then... right there, he slapped his hand. He slapped his hand on the reverse. You already know on the left hand. I could tell right there. Yep. That should have been a foul. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Oh, my God. Why you jump? Oh, my God. Raptors got lucky. That was great defense until the jump. Great defense until the jump. What are we doing? Kill him. Bro, come on, pal. You got to do a better take. You can't just keep running to the paint. You have a mismatch. Kill him. What are we doing? Oh, my God. That's how you feel. My God, we gonna clap back. Good rebound, though. God. Great save, Boucher. But, Lowry, you got to at least hit the rim properly. Okay, you see right here? Open gap. That's got to be a pull-up like Kemba, like Tatum, like Booker, like all of them, man. All of them have that ability, and he goes right into the defense. You lucky John Collins is no IQ and helping. But that's you, pal. I know you've been eating, but you got to, come on, man. You got to pull up in those gaps. That's the next level. The next level ability. All those guys do that. Katie, Kyrie, the list goes on. All the elite ability. Pulling those gaps. What are we doing? And you leave them open. That's the right one to leave open. See Capella back in the game. John Collins is resorted to spotting up. I don't know. They got to fix that. They got to fix that. What are we doing here? Herter has actually surprisingly good defense. Oh, boom. Ah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that take, but y'all got to slow it down, though. That might be goaltending. It might be goaltending. Y'all got to slow it down. Y'all are giving them free buckets. You guys are up, and you're pushing it. You're pushing the tempo like you're down. There's no need. And they counted it, obviously. My God, good crossover. Good pass. My goodness, Stanley. He said, I'm a man, B. Yeah. Bruh, like, what are we doing, man? That's a great pass, Bembry. Oh, my God, with the screen right here, crossover. No need to overhelp OD, Lowry. You've been doing it all game. And then, look, even off the overhelp, he takes too long to recognize, so he has to go rotate. My goodness. Bruh, come on, Lowry. Like, he's overhelping all game. Come on, man. Stay home. Especially in this situation, you see that there's bare man's contestant. Why are you overhelping? KYP? You got to make that pow. Should have been an and one, but you're going to the free throw line. You're going to the free throw line. Only up 4, under a minute. Yo, you can't be serious. Bruh. God damn, you missed both free throws? We need those? Come on, Pop. Come on. Bruh, he knows he's cheese. God damn, yo, that's atrocious. What are we doing? You see how far they set the screen? That's why he could go blow by. With the wrong foot lay. My goodness. Trey Young. He said, I stay young. I'm quick, boy. What are we doing? Last. Okay? You got to score here. Got to score here. What are we doing? Kill him then. Okay. Oh, good move. God damn. Y'all got it back. Y'all got it back. Yo, Lowry, these misses are terrible, man. Like, I'm not mad at the takes. It's the misses. What are we doing here? Like, the way he's missing. Atrocious. Oh, okay, that's good. What are we doing here? Okay. So what are we doing here? Okay. You see right here? Oh, see? Great defense. Call timeout. He could have tried to pass it to Boucher, but he didn't like it. He's like, no, if I threw it, you already know, like, that could be a turnover or something like that. So, obviously, they're going to decide, and you can see Nurse is going to draw something here. We couldn't hear nothing. See, backcourt, he threw it. Obviously, you have the backcourt under 2 minutes. So, that's a great IQ play by Nurse. What are we doing here? Obviously, they want the screen. See, they want the screen for Trae Young. That's good, okay? You see? Screen right here for Trae Young, which is good. That's great. That's gravy. Right here, stop. You should, right there, you should just kill him. Just kill. Just don't even go back to the right. Just mono, kill him off the ISO. But even then, right here, like, there's too many things that are canceling this right here. So right here, as you can see, basically, like, Bembry right here, you know what I mean? Bembry is sussing right now. He should just roll and move. If you don't get it, roll and move. Get out the way, go to the corner, and just move out the way. You're just creating havoc and creating chaos right now in the way. You're limiting his options. Right here, if he moves, Powell will have the whole mid-range, the whole blow-by, because he's killing him right now off the right. He would have that whole gap ability to go to, and based off that, he'll have 2 people to kick out to, because there'll be a driving kick. You have Lowry or you have Stanley, and that's kind of probably what they would probably want, you know, more so. But then Bembry staying there just creates clogging and just susses the whole play. But now you're supposed to recognize and use IQ, pal. You see that he's standing there. Don't just, play is dead and just force it. Kill in the mid-range. 1 dribble pull up. Kill right there in the gap that you're being given. But even then, that might not be part of his game. And, you know, right now to trust it. Right now, just wait. Wait for Trae Young to come back till you just stop right where you are. Let him come back and play front. You know, let him be centered. And then right there, once he's centered in front of you, you kill and you go to the left and use the whole left side as your way to kill. You know what I'm saying? Because now you have more space and there's more space and ground to cover and more space to operate in that scenario. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to force it to where it's clogged. But obviously, he's not going to read and react. See, he keeps going, obviously, you know, the shot clock dying, so I'm not too mad. But he has a pass. Lowry's open, but he's not looking. He tries to force it into Bembry, and obviously, then he's just throwing up. And he has to just throw it up. And it's just terrible, you know, chain reactions. Multiple things were done wrong there in that situation. Obviously, they called timeout. You know what I'm saying? I fucked up on it. He's like, you messed up. Yeah, pal, you messed up. Yeah, you know, tell him, Lowry. Why didn't you hit that? Try then. You just passed the one out. Wide open 3. Once you're open, he kept playing. I know. Yeah, see, they communicate and talking about what happened on offense instead of talking about what we're about to do here on defense. Come on now, y'all talk about the last play. Come on now, this is the last play. What are we doing here? See? Okay, you can see who's guarding who. Okay, they switch. Stanley on him. On the hip. Overhelp Lowry. Unnecessary. You already know what it leads to, bruh. That's a bucket. Come on, man. Look right here. See? You can see Powell has Herter and Lowry has Snell. Okay, you can see on the screen, Stanley switches, right? So as he switches, he's guarding Trae. Trae does a hezzy kind of blow-by. He's not fully. You see how he's on his hip? That's not a full blow-by. People are saying, oh, they pre-rotate or whatever that case is. Remember, you need a 2. A 3 beats you. This is the situation. If Stanley leaves, that's a floater. So he follows him. He's on his hip. And look, pause right here. He can't floater because he's on his right side. He has to floater with his left hand as a tough layup. But Lowry is the one who overhelps. He doesn't need to overhelp in this situation and fully commit. And him overhelping creates a lot of situations that now it becomes a 3-on-2. A 3-on-2 situation and an indecision situation just because Lowry is helping. You know what I'm saying? And they're saying, oh, Powell said, I knew they were going to pre-rotate. And Powell said that he didn't see Lowry. That is cap. You don't think that he's looking at Lowry right now? That's not what happened. What happened was, and if this was supposed to happen, then wouldn't there be no miscommunication? Wouldn't there be no indecision? No, what happened was they read and react, and Stanley was on his hip, and Lowry overhelped. So now they're in an indecision situation. You know what I'm saying? Now Powell, you can see Powell. Powell's clearly looking at Lowry. You telling me he didn't see him? He's looking at him double team. He's looking at Trae Young be double team. But and he's looking at it like, okay, damn, I'm going to have to guard 2 right now. And that's what the issue was. The issue was he didn't expect it to commit like that. Pre-rotate doesn't mean you fully commit and 2 is on 1. That's not what that means. So right now, he's like, damn, see? He's like, shh. Herter's rolling. God damn, I have 2. And he's stuck in a hard place. And you can see when Stanley jumps, lands on Lowry, and they're both committed. They're both committed to both. Stanley doesn't rotate. They're both stuck on 1. So right now, he has 2. And right now, it basically becomes down to Powell making the right decision and having to guard 2. As you can see, right now, Herter would be wide open. Do you think Lowry or Stanley can actually get to Herter if Powell doesn't commit to it? It's going to be a wide open bucket. Like, literally, if he does a quick no-look pass right there, that's a bucket. Guaranteed. You can't even, they're not going to be able to contest that. at all. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, Snell is actually curling on the backside of Powell. So Powell thinks he's corner and he curls and he's at the 45. So right now, there's two things that's open. And Powell right now has to make the right decision. This is what it comes down to because they're both stuck. So now it's a chain reaction. So Powell, IQ should be leave Herder. Let me go to Snell. Let me go to Snell and leave Herder. The reason why Powell has to make the right decision to go to Snell because, again, it's KYP. Y'all are forgetting that right now a 3 beats you. A 2 goes to overtime. At worst, you let the 2 happen and you go to overtime. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only wrong decision Powell made was in this situation. He has to use IQ and read and react with IQ, and that's the next level of intangibles that separates players. You know what I'm saying? Right here, he's supposed to read and react and go to Snell because, again, his instincts kicked in. He wasn't thinking about, oh, we need to give up a 3, need to give up a 2. Right now, in this situation, it's instincts. It's instincts, and what you're taught always is you give up the more harder bucket. You've stopped the easier bucket. Game plan always, and IQ is always stop the layup, give the 3 because it's a harder shot, but not in this situation. You don't stop the 2. See, he just cuts in. He's like, ah, shit. And then now Stanley has to run all the way out, and that's wide open. See? And it's a bucket. You don't give up the 2. You don't give up the 3 in that situation. You give up the 2 because, again, it goes to overtime, and that's Game Boy, no Nintendo. So in this situation, like I was saying, you got to understand that, again, like I know people, especially I was arguing with people on Twitter and stuff like that, and they were saying, pre-rotating, it's not Lowry's fault. That's a decision that the team always does. That's their principles. That's their identity. That's their schemes, right? Is that this is how they pre-rotate and whatever. And you understand the term pre-rotate means you know exactly what everybody's responsibility is in that pre-rotation, meaning Lowry is going to sit there, right? And you know that this is going to happen, and you know what each individual is going to do based on the spots that they're in and based on the coverage that they're in. So the fact that Powell didn't react how they're supposed to react tells you that he didn't know Lowry was going to do that, or else he would know Lowry's going to gap and go back. What happened? Even if Lowry pre-rotates, the problem was Lowry gets stuck. Lowry unnecessarily helps, which Stanley doesn't think he's helping as well too. So both Powell and Stanley both have confusion. So clearly Lowry did something wrong if 2 mans are confused and not reacting properly to what Lowry is doing. That clearly tells you what Lowry did. He went rogue, tried to take a charge. If Stanley leaves, that's a floater. So he's on his hip. Not only is he on his hip, he's on his right hip. He's on his right hip, so he can't do a right-hand floater. He would have to do a tough left-hand floater for a game. So, because remember, Stanley is taller than him. So him doing that right hand closer to me, that's a block. I'm slapping that shit. You know what I'm saying? So Stanley is not beat. He's on his hip. So Stanley actually, out of all mans there, Stanley and Bembry were the ones that used the most IQ in that situation. Because Bembry didn't commit to Herder. He faked and then ran back to Gallinari. You know what I'm saying? So those 2 guys did no wrongs. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you seen Stanley jump, because he thought he was maybe going to floater it. But what happened was Lowry overcommitted, then got stuck there, and now Herder is wide, completely open. And then that's what the chain reaction happened to be. And Powell didn't expect none of that. Obviously, in the press conference, he's going to say he's not going to throw Lowry under the bus, and he's going to take ownership. And that's obviously just a good character thing by Powell. But just because someone says something doesn't mean that it's law, or doesn't mean that because he said it, that means Powell made a mistake. No, that's not what happened. That's not what happened at all. This is exactly what the issue was. The actions and the film tells you everything. And then from there, you can decipher what the truth is. This is what a trained eye looks like. Now, to say Lowry wasn't in the wrong is cap, because you could do things that are principled at times that, it's principled at minute 1. Things that work in minute 1, third quarter, and earlier in the game are not working. It's not the same context. Just like the same thing even comes down to the clutch. The right play, making the right pass, making the right play that you do in earlier minutes, or minute 1, minute 2, minute 5, minute 15, whatever, is not the same right play with 10 seconds left, with 5 seconds left. You have to apply KYP, and the people that can decipher that and know that context and can read and react are the people that thrive and are, you call, more clutch. And this is why I'm like, Lowry is clearly trying to get the charge, because Lowry has a way higher IQ than that. If one thing Lowry has, he has the intangibles. That's not even a question. So Lowry, obviously, sometimes it happens. It becomes a gift and a curse when you always want to save the day. When you want to I want to be the one to make the right play and not even just make the right play. I want to help someone's mistake. I want to be the one to save the day. He's going to come there and try and take the charge. Obviously, you already know Lowry trying to take the charge. You know what I'm saying? Half the times Lowry takes the charge, he's not the right even pre-rotate man. He's just going rogue and going to take the charge and saving the day. That's what he does. You know what I'm saying? So exactly that's what he did, because he even went way faster than he should have went. So now, you know what I mean, you're even forcing Stanley to even leave earlier, which means an open bucket for Trey. So you already know, like, that was just the wrong. You got to know when to apply what? KYP. You got to know, yes, this is given every time, but no, given this situation, we got to read and react. Especially now that we can't give a 3, we got to read and react. We got to know, I'm not going to overhelp. If he makes that tough layup on Stanley, then we go to overtime. Why would I overhelp in that situation? You know what I'm saying? Because of one, him rotating, you didn't even know Herter was going to cut. So how could you say he was supposed to pre-rotate and then pick up the cut? No, you didn't even know Herter was going to cut. Herter just cut and just use IQ. You know what I'm saying? Because technically, if they didn't cut, Powell will be stuck on guarding Herter at the 45 and Snell in the corner. Then what? You know what I'm saying? You think Stanley's going to have enough time to run all the way over there? Powell's going to have to make the right decision. But Herter used IQ and cut. And not only did he use IQ, Snell used IQ and curled. So it's just a lot of IQ on the Atlanta Hawks end and miscommunication and no IQ on the Raptors end. And that should have been a win. That should have been a win, especially to start off the All-Star break without your members, half of your team. You know what I'm saying? You gotta win that. You gotta take advantage of games that you like. You're not even with your team losing. You're not even supposed to be up. So the fact that you're up, you gotta close it out. Because you're not going to get too many of that situations with a half team. You're not going to be in a position to win all the time. Joe, you got to take advantage of the ones you actually are in position to win. You know what I'm saying? So, again, we'll see how they play tonight. So, we'll see how if they bounce back and all that type of stuff. But, this is the second half stretch. So, this could really make or break the Raptors. They could be out the playoffs, or they could be in the playoffs, or they could be at least in a solid, mediocre spot so they don't face a Brooklyn, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is crucial. This is crucial because, remember, we still got next year free agency. So how this plays out literally matters. Literally matters. Because if they drop out the playoffs, they're not going to be hella low to where they get a top pick. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be like, this is crucial. So I rather them, ideally for the Raptors, to try and fight and get to the 4th, 5th seed, ideally. At worst, 6th seed. But if you're like 7th, 8th seed, like, that's going to be the worst case scenario. Or a 9th seed, or when you're in the play-in. Like, that's the worst case scenario, because who's going to want to come to this situation as a top-tier free agent? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I've been said, this is all chain reaction from here. Everything is chain reaction from here. So everything is crucial. So we'll see how it pans out. You already know it's True Talks, because True Talks, we back, we ready, we moving. We always here. Actually, I can't even say we back, because I never left. You feel me? I appreciate y'all. Spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. You feel me? You already know. I appreciate y'all. And I'm out, man.